earth, the heaven, the skies, the angels, everything, including Allah offers you guidance with evidence, miracles, and everything else. You should open up to it. So if you refuse, blame no one but yourself. Judgment. These two ayat, 6 and 7, will seal the subject about the disbelievers as far as this section is concerned. But we will move now to the third class, that they are believers. They pretend. Why do they do this? When the Prophet ﷺ was in Mecca, there was no hypocrites, because they felt that the power that is coming into Medina is for the believers. So they needed to play both sides. They wanted to go to the disbeliever and say, we are with you, and the Quran uses the word an-nas, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, and the rest, they were nas too. But this is to signify when the Quran خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ مِنْ عَجَلٍ. So all the ayat about man as a creature are quite negative. Why? Because when the word al-insan or man is mentioned in the Quran, it expects of man. Okay? So the same thing with when it says an-nas, people, it is also going to come in a negative. But here it says وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, what kind of people we are living with. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَن يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Among people are those who say. So what puts them out of the fold of faith? Ayah number 9, يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهِ. يُخَادِعُ, it means they try to deceive. Who? Allah. Can you believe somebody in the right mind want to deceive Allah, who knows the secrets? Try to deceive the believers. وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ, in reality they deceive none but themselves. Let me give you a simplified example of this. If somebody says, oh, there is a trip, we're going to take everybody who can swim to the swimming mentioned in Surah An-Nisa, 4 surahs down the line we will meet Surah An-Nisa. But that's exactly what they are trying to do. So they deceive none but themselves, and they do not even feel it, because they are doing it with a motive. They are not truthful to themselves. What's happening to them? Why do they do this? في قلوبهم, them in sickness. See, when somebody runs away from his or her interest towards something harmful, right? And you want to save them, but they keep running faster. The closer you get to them, the faster they run away. What do you do with them? Just let them go. They will be electrocuted. If it is fire, they will be burned. If it is يكتبون, and they have nothing but severe torment because of what they have earned. What did they earn? They earn the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They earn the displeasure of Allah. That's what they gain. That's the only thing they earn. Thank you, sister. Thank you. So where is their lying? وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, and when they are told, do not corrupt in the earth, do not corrupt the earth, do not corrupt life, do not corrupt people, do not corrupt the conscience, do not corrupt the economy, do not corrupt the society, do not do it in the opposite way. So when they are told, do not corrupt, they say, we are reformers. You know that there is a movement in America, it's called the Reform Islam movement. Have you heard of that? Anybody? Okay. The Reform Islam movement, under which cut in Arabia, not in America, and to make it applicable and livable in America, we have to change Islam to fit the environment. We don't want, and this is their way and their definition of reform. So do you want to kick this group out? Do you want to kick this group out? Do you want to kick this group out? Nobody wants to kick anybody out. if you are a Muslim against the way of the Prophet, and they say we are reformers. So this is part of the reform movement that is being supported here in the West and in Europe. So you get a group of Muslims, whether they are leaders, men or women, whatever their position is, who are after making everything that is unacceptable.
In a text messaging, it's just I lost your number.
70368.
Wait, what? Zara? Yeah.
499.
What is this? No, no. I've never done that pizza. I don't know. Yeah. I just didn't understand
Actually, like the Sheikh mentioned, its context is different than what most people perceive. There's other hadith that kind of like it doesn't go in this ayah.
So I want to know, I know it was Friday for the Warriors program. Can I still register for my son? Yeah, he's 15. Yeah. Is it 100 for the year or a month?
For the semester. Until right before Ramadan, so May 12th is the last day.
Yeah. They were using